Welcome to another topical news report, and in today's spotlight, we have the question of, is cow milk sustainable when we have plant alternatives? And what benefits do they really bring? Plant-based milk has several environmental benefits and is much more sustainable than cow's milk. For instance, they require less water and fertilizer to grow and produce fewer greenhouse gases. And they don't contribute to the waste stream that cows produce. Everywhere we look on the news or social media, we see bad examples of greenhouse gases, and the dairy industry is another major emitter. Is plant-based milk gaining traction? Plant-based milk is becoming increasingly popular. Currently, at least 30 varieties are available of different kinds of milk, not just the traditional soy. You can have almonds, oat, and rice. Soy milk is the oldest plant-based milk and one of the most popular and widely available. It has a similar nutritional profile to cow's milk. Soybeans are a crop with roots in Asia but are now grown worldwide, including in the US. Soy milk is made by pressing soybeans and blending them with other environmentally friendly ingredients. Plant-based milk is more environmentally friendly than cow's milk because it requires less land and water than cow's milk. Cow's milk has the most damaging environmental impacts among the plant-based alternatives. It uses more water, requires more land, and has a higher greenhouse gas footprint than any of the alternative plant-based options. What about the benefits of using less water? Well, drinking milk has various environmental benefits, including less water use and less greenhouse gas emissions. It is also better for the environment than other types of drinking options. Soy milk also contains more protein than almond or pea milk, so why wouldn't you want to make the switch if you care about your fitness? Soy milk production also has the added benefit of fixing nitrogen in the soil, which reduces nitrogen fertilizer use. A single glass of dairy milk requires 9 square meters of land and 620 liters of water. Plant-based alternatives use less water than dairy, so that's the first bonus. What if all you care about is fewer greenhouse gases? Plant-based alternatives also produce fewer greenhouse gases than dairy milk. Each glass of cow's milk requires approximately 0.6 kilograms of greenhouse gases. Dairy cows also produce methane, a gas 20 times more potent than carbon dioxide. Dairy cows produce 3.5 times more greenhouse gases than plant-based milk, while these milk alternatives contribute less GHG emissions than dairy milk. A recent Oxford study found that the dairy industry generates more greenhouse gas than soy's equivalent plant-to-mouth production cycle. The carbon footprint of milk varies from country to country, but overall, it is less than 1 kilogram per liter. In the US, it is 37% less than milk produced in 1944. This reduction is thanks to better dairy farming practices. Today, farmers use fewer feedstuffs and land than before, making the process more efficient and environmentally friendly. However, this doesn't mean that dairy farmers can rely on this source of income in the future, since the mood of many nations is changing in favor of plant-based milk. So what is the alternative milk reality? Alternatives to cow's milk are pea, almond, and sesame, to name a few. They are also free of pesticides and use little fertilizer. Switching to a sustainable dairy alternative is a good idea if you are careful with which type of milk you choose and the lifestyle you want to lead. The dairy industry has complex relationships with other industries. To reduce the carbon footprint of milk, beef production must decrease. In a world where over 50% of our food supply is wasted, reducing beef production will also reduce the dairy industry's carbon footprint. The environmental impact of other plant-based milk is still largely unknown, as it's still a relatively new industry, apart from soya. However, the production of almond milk requires the most water and is the most land-intensive out of plant-based milk developed so far. Rice and oats are among the most polluting. Strangely, bacteria can develop in rice paddies and let off methane too. Other alternatives include pea, hemp, and coconut milk. You can choose plant milk for a more sustainable lifestyle, as anything that is better sustainably for the environment must at least be a step in the right direction. Thanks for tuning into this video, hope you can like and subscribe to the channel. Looking forward to reading your comments. Enjoy the rest of your day.